Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into a really cracking IPL match from May 4th, 2025.
That's right, up in Dharamsala. Punjab Kings versus Lucknow Super Giants.
Quite the encounter it turned out to be.
Absolutely. LSG, they won the toss, chose a bowl first.
Which, seemed fair enough at the time. High altitude, maybe some help early on.
Yeah, but Punjab, they clearly had different ideas. It really set things up for a high-scoring game, didn't it?
It really did. And that's what we want to do here. Unpack those key moments, the tactics, the things that, really swung the game.
Give you a real sense of what happened and why it's significant for the rest of the IPL season.
Exactly. So that Punjab innings. Wow, where do we start? They lost Priyansh Arya early, just for one.
Yeah, caught behind. And you think, okay, maybe LSG's decision is paying off here.
But then things changed quickly.
They did. And a big part of that was Shreyas Iyer promoting Josh Inglis up to number 3.
Now, that was interesting, wasn't it? A real tactical play.
Especially with Mayank Yadav steaming in. Ponting apparently gave Iyer a lot of credit for that call.
The thinking was Inglis is good against the short ball, right?
Yeah.
Take Yadav on.
Exactly. Disrupt his length, put the pressure back on him, and, well, it worked.
30 off just 14 balls for Inglis, 3 sixes, a 4, a proper cameo.
It really was. And that sort of counterattack, it just gave Prabhsimran Singh the perfect platform.
Oh, Prabhsimran, what an innings, just brilliant.
91 runs, just fell short of 100.
Off 48 balls, though. 6 fours, 7 sixes, just incredible hitting.
He did ride his luck a bit, mind you. Dropped by Poran on 22.
You can't afford those slips, can you? Especially against someone in that kind of form.
No, LSG will be kicking themselves over that one. He made them pay, big time.
His form's been really good this season. He's up there in the orange cap race. 7th, I think?
Yeah, around 437 runs. And a great little stat, he's the first uncapped player to get past 1,000 IPL runs.
That's fantastic. Ponting apparently told him and Arya before the game, go big.
Well, he certainly did. He really anchored it, allowed the others to play freely.
And they did. Shreyas Iyer himself got a quick 45 off 25.
Yeah, played a captain's knock, kept the momentum going.
And then Shashank Singh at the end. Pure power. 33 not out off just 15.
Including that massive 6. Did you see that? It went out of the stadium.
Incredible. The crowd must have gone wild. Preeti Zinta's reaction was apparently priceless.
I bet. Those moments are what the IPL is all about.
So all that adds up to, what, 236 for 5? A massive total.
Huge. Their 11th time over 200 in the IPL shows their batting firepower.
Ponting mentioned their batting depth too, right? Down to Asmatullah at 9?
Exactly. It lets those top guys like Prabhsimran really go for it from the start. They know there's batting to come.
And a quick mention for Akash Singh on debut for LSG.
Yeah, 2 for 30 in 4 overs. Not easy conditions to debut in. Bowling against that onslaught. He did okay.
Right, so 237 the target for Lucknow. A mountain to climb. How did their chase begin?
Not well. Not well at all. It kind of unraveled pretty fast in the power play.
Arshdeep Singh, wow.
Yeah, he was just superb with the new ball, wasn't he?
Instrumental is putting it mildly. It felt like a match-winning spell right there in the first few overs.
Absolutely. He got Mitchell Marsh first ball, duck.
Then Markram chopped on for 13.
And the big one, Nicholas Poran, trapped LBW for 6.
Just ripped through that top order. LSG were, what, 27 for 3?
Something like that, yeah. Really put him behind the 8 ball straight away. Ponting noted Arshdeep's confidence, how that first over just set the tone.
He seems to thrive on that new ball responsibility, doesn't he? Getting those key wickets up front.
Definitely. Taking out Poran especially, that was huge for PBKS.
Okay, so LSG are in deep trouble, but they did show some fight. Ayush Badoni and Abdul Samad.
Yeah, that was a really good partnership, actually. Put on 81 runs.
Badoni played brilliantly. 74 off 40 balls. 5 fours, 5 sixes.
He really took the attack to the bowlers.
Whoa.
And Samad supported him well, 45 off 24. Mostly in 6s, 5 of them.
Must have caused a few jitters in the Punjab camp for a while there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
When those two were going, you started to wonder, maybe.
Yeah.
But the required rate was always climbing.
And they just didn't get enough support, did they?
No, not really.
Ah.
The rest of the batting. Well, it struggled.
Rishabh Pant's tough run continued, 18 off 17.
Yeah, and that bizarre dismissal, too.
Yeah.
The bat just slipped out of his hands.
You really don't see that often. Looked very strange.
No. And you saw Sanjeev Goenka, the LSG owner. His reaction looked pretty frustrated, understandably.
Kind of summed up Pant's innings and maybe his season so far. A bit unlucky, a bit scratchy.
You could say that. And David Miller couldn't get going either, just 11 off 8.
Asmatullah Omarzai picked up both Pant and Miller.
Yeah, chipped in with P wickets. Marco Jansen got one too.
And then the final nail, I suppose, was Bedoni getting out in the last over.
Right. Bowled by Jahal. He'd played so well, but the pressure was immense by then. He had to keep going for big shots.
So LSG finished on 199 for 7, fell short by 37 runs in the end.
A comfortable win for Punjab, ultimately.
Okay, let's pull back a bit. Key talking points. We mentioned Iyer's captaincy, that Inglis move.
Yep, tactically very smart. Showed good awareness. Ponting was full of praise.
And Arshdeep's new ball spell. Just can't overstate how important that was.
Absolutely fundamental to the win. Set the whole tone for the defense. His confidence looks sky high.
For LSG, it really felt like they never recovered from losing those early wickets.
No, chasing 237, you need your top order to fire. Losing 3 in the power play. It's almost game over right there.
Puts far too much pressure on the middle order.
Exactly. And we have to highlight Prabhsimran's innings again. That was the foundation for everything for Punjab.
Game changer. Absolutely. And the result, it really shakes up the points table, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Punjab jumps up to 2nd place. 15 points now.
While LSG slipped down to 7th, still on 10 points.
And that loss puts huge pressure on LSG now. They probably need to win all their remaining games to make the playoffs. It's getting tight.
Massive implications. And for Punjab, breaking that Dharamsala losing streak, first win there since 2013.
That's a long time coming. Getting that monkey off their back, especially at what's essentially a second home ground, is a big confidence boost.
Makes it less of a hoodoo venue for them now.
Definitely. Might make visiting teams a bit more wary now, too.
We also have to touch on Rishabh Pant's form again. It's a recurring theme.
It is. And his struggles at the top are, inevitably impacting LSG's consistency with the bat.
Puts more pressure down the order when your keeper captain isn't firing consistently.
Precisely. It's something LSG need him to turn around quickly.
Right. What about those moments that got everyone talking? Shashank 6 out of the ground.
Yeah, the sheer power.
Yeah.
And Prabhsimran Singh's reaction apparently just added to the spectacle. Classic IPL moment.
And Pant's bat slipping. That was just weird.
Very weird. And Goenka's visible disappointment in the stands just amplified it. Cameras catch everything.
Adds that extra layer of drama, doesn't it?
It does. And there was that slightly funny moment, too. Nahal Wadhera slipping, trying to take a catch.
Oh, yeah. Off Abdul Samad, I think. Luckily for Punjab, it didn't cost them much in the end.
No, but those little things, drop catches, missed fields, they can change games, especially high-scoring ones.
Okay, so summing it all up, a really dominant win for Punjab Kings in the end.
Yeah, built on that fantastic batting, led by Prabhsimran, and then killed off early by Arshdeep's bowling.
Iyer's captaincy decisions also played a key part. Very sharp.
Definitely. For LSG, that top-order collapse was fatal. Bedoni and Samad fought hard, but it wasn't enough. Pant's form remains a concern.
So hopefully this deep dive gave you the key takeaways, the story of the match, without needing every single ball detail.
And you look at the bigger picture, Punjab surging, LSG under pressure. It just adds more spice to this playoff race.
It really does. So a final thought to leave you with.
Go on.
With Punjab hitting form, breaking that Dharamsala streak, climbing to 2nd, are they maybe the dark horse emerging here? The team nobody was really tipping, but who could make a serious run?
Interesting question. They have the firepower, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And momentum is building.
And on the other side, can LSG regroup? Can they handle the pressure of needing to win out? It's going to be fascinating to watch.
Absolutely. The next few weeks are crucial. Thanks for diving deep with us.